Well, hello and welcome back to the channel. And as you can see, Christmas has come early. Yes, I've been spending some money again. But I think this time I've got myself a real bargain. What you see before you, just put that up there. There's a reason I'm covering that up actually, which I'll explain in a minute. What you see before you is the Honda CL500 travel pack. This is an official Honda pack. As you know, the manufacturers tend to do that now, do packs where they bunch parts together basically and sell them as a pack. Now this pack consists of, let me tell you, a pannier rail, which is this. Beautifully made actually. Really impressed when I opened this. And the attachments, and as you can see, I don't know if you can see that there, although it's a Honda official part, actually made by SW Motec, which is interesting. So that's the official Honda pannier rail. The pannier bag here, which was really quite expensive I thought, but now I've seen it in the flesh, I must admit, beautifully made, really nice quality piece of kit, beautiful zips. And as you can see, it's got the SW Motec attachment thing here, so it slots on and off, and you can put a strap on it and wear it as a bag and everything as well. So real nice bit of kit that. It is good quality. The other expensive part, because that together, if you buy it separately, is around about £200 I think for that. The other expensive part is the heated grips, which you can see here obviously. That's the integrated control system. There's a little micro switch in there, 5 level heated grips, 2 of obviously. That comes together with the fitting kit, because these are about, I think they're around about £120. But they need to be bought with this, which you don't realise initially. But this has got a module in it, electronic module, which fits into the bike. Cable ties, as you can see, all bits of plastic and all the bracketry and all bits and bobs that help fit it. So you have to have that, and that is almost as much as that. So between the two, the heater grips come to around about, I think, £240, about £240. The other component it comes with is the adjustable brake lever, which I really wanted. I nearly bought this independently actually, because it is a bit of a stretch to the brake lever on the CL for me, being non-adjustable. So this is the official adjustable, and that's around about £40 I think, somewhere around that mark. A power accessory socket, that's the other part that it comes with, which is a bit odd this, because it's the old sort of cigarette lighter type socket. I know you can get an adapter for USB or USB-C or anything, but it seems a bit odd when it comes to that. But that plugs straight into a power output, which is actually already on the loom, right close to the one handlebar, so that slots straight in. The bracket for it, that's the bracket for that, and there's a little socket there. I'm not sure what that is, but I think it comes with that actually. What else? Tank pad, centre tank pad, which obviously goes in the centre of the tank, as it would do. The CL comes standard with the 2 knee pads either side, and this is a central one. And that's it. And this kit altogether is sold for, I think it's about £489. It's just under £500 as a kit. So you can imagine my amazement when I saw this on eBay for, wait for it, £199, all best offer. Now, I thought initially something's going on here. My hackles were raised. I thought something suspicious here, especially when I saw who was selling it, because the vendor was quite a recently made up name. It wasn't a dealer, it wasn't a main dealer, a Honda dealer. It was just the name of an actress in actual fact. And I thought, this seems a bit dodgy. What's going on? So obviously I did a bit of more research. You can't find out who is behind these usernames, but I did a bit of research as far as they'd already sold quite a few things, and they got 100% feedback. And the other things they were selling were also Honda main dealer parts and some main dealer parts for other brands as well. So of course I was suspicious. I thought, is this stolen goods? Could it be? Is there something going on? Is it some sort of scam and they don't send it you? Or and then I calmed down and I thought, wait, if I pay by PayPal, which I always do because it's much safer, isn't it? If I pay by PayPal, whatever happens, PayPal will refund me. If it's a problem with it, they'll refund me. So why not? So I thought about it, and then I looked again at the best offer thing, and I thought, why not just throw an offer in? Because I was umming and ahhing as to whether to even get involved. I thought it's going to just cause me hassle. It's going to be an issue. There's going to be a problem. But I thought, what the heck? I put an offer in for 150 quid, a 500, almost 500 pound kit, 150 quid, all official Honda parts. I thought they won't accept it. Anyway, 10 minutes later, I got an email, accepted, done deal. To be honest, I thought, what is going on here? This is too good to be true. It's got to be. So I waited. Everything seemed kosher. The PayPal payment, they were holding the money, obviously, for them in PayPal. Had taken it from my account, but then they hold it before they pay the seller. Everything was going through, and I had a delivery date for 2 days, just 2 days, because it was free delivery as well. So this morning, I got an email through that it was going to be even sooner, and it was coming today. And all that happened was that turned up, that box, just this on its own, and I thought, oh no, I've just paid £150 for this. What is going on? Is it a mistake? Is it a genuine mistake on their part? They've advertised it wrong and they were only selling one component. What's going on? So I panicked a bit. I looked into the paperwork that came with it, and by that I could actually realise that this actually is being sold by a main dealer, but under another eBay name. Very odd, very strange. So I contacted the dealers direct. I rang them, they answered the phone. I said I placed an order with you, I think. I gave them the order number. They went, yeah, that's from us. So obviously, relief. They said, yeah, all it is, it's in 2 packs. It's in 2 boxes. You'll get the other one through anytime. We've just contacted the DPD. And the other one, it must have got split. And either the driver will come back or it'll be a different driver. And that's exactly what happened. This second one turned up a little bit later on, about half an hour later, in fact, after I'd panicked. Everything, as you can see, all there, all totally kosher, all Honda original parts, perfect in the original boxes, no problems. So I thought to myself, this has got to be the bargain of all time. That is such a bargain. And but what was interesting was that the reason I've covered this box, actually, well, I'm saying I've covered it, and is because they've got their own tape on that. The dealer's tape is stuck on there, which identifies them. And when a main dealer is using another eBay account, which is not their name, it makes you think, what is going on? Are they selling this a little bit on the sly, on the quiet, getting rid of some parts? I think that's what's going on. I think they've got probably a load of parts. They just think, we need to shift them, get rid of them. We can't officially reduce them that much. Honda wouldn't be very happy. Other main Honda dealers wouldn't be very happy. So they make up another username and they just get rid of stuff. I think that's what's happening. So with respect to them, I've hidden that just in case it would get them in trouble with somebody. I doubt it. I doubt anybody would see it, but just in case, just to be respectful. Because if they want to sell us stuff at this sort of price, then fine, it's all good with me. So there we go, £150 for all that. I mean, this bag was close to £150 on its own. And I've got the heated grips, the rail, all the other bits. It's just amazing. So I'm chuffed. And it means, of course, I can do some videos. I'm going to do some videos fitting all these different components. I've already made the video of the other thing that I bought, which I mentioned in a previous video, my last video. But this is sort of taken over now. I'm doing a video on that, don't worry, that's coming along as well. But I'll do some videos on fitting these components. I'm going to start, I think, with the pannier rail because it's the easiest. It's 2 bolts and a torque. Just torquing a couple of bolts up. This should be really easy as well. This is just a 5-minute job. That is pretty straightforward too. The accessory socket. If I fit that, I'm not 100% certain about that yet, but I probably will. This probably actually take longer than those, simply because it's just a pad, but you've got to get it straight. And wanting to get it not just straight, but perfectly straight means I'm going to have to take my time and do some measuring and that. It doesn't come with any sort of template. I thought it might do something you put over the tank and you popped it in the hole in the middle. It doesn't. It does show you the exact measurements of where it should be, but you then have to work out yourself where the centre line is. So that could probably take as long as anything, but that's going to be a heart-stopping time when that pad finally sticks onto the tank. So that'll be fun. But the one thing that is a bit complicated is the heater grips, as I expected, to be honest. All the instructions are online. You have to go online to this website here, where you can scan that, of course. And they're all online. They're excellent, as you would imagine with Honda. But this is quite intricate. It involves obviously removing the grips, removing the instrument switch blocks, taking the tank of the bike off, the seat, the side panels. You see, strip all the bodywork off it. You've got to obviously plug all these sockets into the appropriate things in the right order. Headlight, that has to be taken out. These have to be glued on with a specific type of glue, which is the only thing that doesn't come in this kit actually. Because normally this kit, I think, is recommended to be fitted by a dealer. It does say that on the top of the instructions, but I'm going to have a go. There's a module in there, as you can see as well. But there's no glue in this, so I presume the dealer would normally have that sort of sitting on his shelf, and they don't supply it, but I'm sure I can find some heat resistant glue that will do that job. So I'm going to leave that one till last, because the bike could be off the road for the day at least, messing around with that. I might come across problems, I don't know. But the rest of it I'm going to do some videos on, and it all should be good. So there we are. Not just, it's going to be interesting. I think it's an interesting story behind it, that they're selling it in this way and making up these. It just shows how much money the dealers are making out of these parts, doesn't it? If they can sell it me, a £500 kit for 150, presumably at least breaking even, if not still making some money, how much are they getting these in for? But then we know that anyway, don't we, that these parts are so expensive for bikes, especially proper parts, official parts. So there we are. Thanks for listening and watching. I hope you're going to be interested in some of the videos I can make now with these. I'll be back and see you in the next one. Bye for now.